Bar Stool Sports. Bar Titus. Brandon Walker. Mostly Sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I'm Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Today is Tuesday, February 18th. We are live from Chicago, and it is cold.
Ooh,
So cold.
cold out there.
It is as cold as a Jägermeister shot. It actually might even be colder than a Jägermeister shot.
It's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit out there.
It's
Which, I mean, you can't get a Jägermeister shot that cold.
what is my dumbass Apple Watch? The Apple weather is terrible. By the way,
It's
bad.
upgraded though over the years, right?
They're so bad.
It was horrific. Now it's just kind of trash.
They're saying it was they're saying right now it's 3 degrees. It
Well,
was like minus.
It might.
I think it's minus something. Find me a place in North America where it's minus right now.
Probably just go
Probably
a couple
Fargo.
of miles north.
Probably
Maybe.
It's currently -8 in Minneapolis.
What about what's it like in International Falls, Minnesota right
if
now?
you live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and you want a shot of Jägermeister, here's what you do.
-12.
Here's what you do. You preheat your oven to 0 degrees Fahrenheit
That's right.
because it is. Boy, is it cold! It's cold a lot of parts in this country.
Wait, could you preheat your oven to
To 0 degrees.
I think that's called a freezer. I think that's your freezer,
All
Brandon.
right. I don't think your oven will obey your commands. If you say go to 0 degrees, the oven's like, no, that's not what I do.
There's no way of knowing, man. Wherever you're at, if you're hanging with friends or at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with frosty 0 degree Fahrenheit shots of Jägermeister. You wanna say it? You wanna say it? Say it.
TJ, put the camera on me. Damn, that's cold.
And remember to check Jägermeister out at Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister the Court, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S., White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
I never, ever in my life thought the sport of hockey would make me feel the feelings the sport of hockey is currently making me feel.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, whatever, a wash, but we haven't been with you since Friday. So Saturday night, USA and Canada. It was as electric an atmosphere, electric a feeling I had watching a TV product, not just hockey, and any sport on TV in a long time.
That was my number one came out of nowhere sports moment for me, where Blutman has come on the show for a little while and talked about the four nations. I'm going to be completely honest, in one ear and out the other.
Drown him out, yeah.
Because the thing with Blutman is like a lot of the stuff he gets excited about might not even be on TV. If you might have to be like streaming on a specific laptop you buy at a specific store.
Right. Right.
And that's the only way to watch
you have to
whatever.
Point the laptop in a specific direction.
Yes, and that's the only way to watch this event that he is very excited about. So, yeah, you come on the show and mention Four Nations is going on in hockey, and I'm like,
all right.
I mean, I hear it, but, like, that doesn't – I don't know who's playing in it. I don't know – are we sending our best? I don't know anything. I was just, like, very, very ignorant. And then the first game against Finland happened, and I got very into it. We got very excited for Saturday. And you're exactly right, Brandon. Saturday was – I had a moment where I turned to my wife and I was like, I think I might just leave basketball behind and just be a hockey guy now. I think I might do like a career pivot as I approach 40, as I have a kid on the way and she's looking at me for security. Yeah. I'm like, I think I'm going to try to just be a hockey guy now. This is so fucking fun.
So I think we have two sports that are in very interesting, diametrically opposed places right now. We'll get to the NBA in a second, but we have two professional sports, both probably facing the same challenges. One has answered their challenges and given us a product out of nowhere that is absolutely electrifying the country. 3
weeks ago, what was your excitement for Four Nations?
It was curiosity. I don't know that it was excitement, but it was like, all right, well, they're doing this. It's going to be a 2-week break in the NHL season, which I am watching for the first time. And I thought, yeah, this could be good. I didn't know it could be this good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's perfect. It is 100% perfect.
It was Saturday was so good. Yeah, because and also like how we won that.
Yeah.
I do think
Mark, we just knocked them motherfuckers across the ice. We was just knocking them from pillar to post.
Yeah, I don't we don't need to keep doing the disclaimer that we don't know dick about hockey, but
right.
Yeah, blanket disclaimer.
Sure.
two guys that don't know dick about hockey. But it does feel like Canada should be way better than us, right?
Well,
that's what made it so satisfying is that we just beat the fuck out of them. We just
so they have the best players in the world. We also have some of the best players in the world, but Tkachuk was just knocking people out, just left and right. They were throwing people into the glass. It was a blood on the glass game.
Canada's a finesse bitch team. That's what it is.
I don't know. Now, we got to blame them again, so they're going to come a little harder, but
they can come as hard as they want.
Listen, yeah.
They're a finesse bitch team. We just fucked them up. Dude, I'm so excited for Thursday.
And listen, starting a hockey game with the two guys at the face-off, throwing their gloves on the ice and saying, let's fight, you can't get better than that. You can't start a sporting event better than that. Think of what's a better way, like a leadoff home run in baseball, maybe, but a kickoff return in football, but no, there's nothing that matches this.
I was so jacked up that Sunday I watched Miracle. I'm not even kidding.
You texted the group saying, we want you to see something. You said, well, I'm watching Miracle right now.
Where were you guys watching? The SNL?
SNL
yeah.
50.
I went back and I rewatched we can talk about that later. I ended up watching all the SNL stuff, but I was watching Miracle because I was just like, I think this is just who I am now. I'm a U.S. hockey guy, and I just need it coursing through my veins at all times.
So
all it took was one
Top Gun too.
Oh my God!
I think Thursday we need to pregame the.
You want me to watch Top Gun now?
Top Gun Maverick leading into the game?
Yes.
Hang on a second.
That should be the
You're putting me in a tough spot, Ebo, because as everybody knows, I think this is everybody in the country is patiently waiting for me to watch Top Gun Maverick for the first time in a given year because, as you all know, that marks the start of summer.
Uh-huh.
When I personally watched Top Gun Maverick for the first time.
Is there an argument?
Feels a little early.
Is there an argument
to say summer is here?
That USA beating Canada Thursday night would usher in the earliest summer of all time?
That's just the start of summer if we beat Canada. Summer's here.
We declare it summer. We take winter from Canada. You can no longer it's winter.
It's no longer winter. Get your winter out of here.
Mark, I have 7 points about this game. I've written down seven different points, which is coming up short to the NBA discussion because I have 11 points about that. Anyway, Brady and Matthew Tkachuk should be the biggest stars in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Brady Tkachuk maybe should be the biggest superstar in the world.
So
he's hiding in Ottawa. Ottawa. He's hiding as a senator, but when he goes international, he just starts, killing people.
I need to understand them more in the hockey landscape because I feel like
they're both good.
People hate them.
I think people hate Brady. I don't think people hate Matthew.
Is this like a case of like Draymond is our best player on the USA team, and if you just watch the USA games, you're like, this guy's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But then the people that follow the NBA are like, this guy kind of sucks, dude.
I think there's a little bit.
I don't know because I love him. I'm with you. I just don't know if the NHL people.
If he played for like the Rangers or somebody with visibility in the U.S., he is the best. I think he's the best player on the Senators, and he's dragging them to respectability. And Matthew is on the Panthers. They won the Cup last year. But like he's fucking electric.
Yeah,
he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I want to give my kingdom to Brady Tkachuk. Like Brady Tkachuk, I am your fan. I everything of mine belongs to you. I want to follow this man wherever he leads me. I want to follow Brady Tkachuk. And Matthew's also Tkachuk. Was Keith Tkachuk this awesome 20 years ago? I
don't know. I don't know. This is
500 goals, 500 assists.
This team is different, right? This USA team.
Yes,
is
it's
better.
the best one we've had in a long time.
We are better. So it's not like our excitement is. It's not like this has been in front of our face the whole time.
No,
we are actually.
This is the best one we've had in a while.
Yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, so maybe we are better. Fuck it, we are better than Canada. I don't know what I said earlier. I think Canada has like the top. Are they top heavy? Is it like all their best players at the top?
Did you see that goal McDavid scored against us?
I know.
That was like somebody just put a truck on the ice and said, "I'm going to drive to the goal now." Yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. McKinnon's also great.
Like
they got
Sidney Crosby. They
have the best individual players, but we got
the better team, dude.
We got Matthews and what's the boy's name? Eichel. We got Jack Eichel. Eichel's damn good. Damn good.
Their bitch ass goaltender. What's his name? Bennington.
Yeah, bitch ass Bennington. Fuck him.
Fucking Swiss cheese. That guy.
Yeah.
He just hit the puck right at him.
And we got Hellebuck.
We got dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
My second one is Sweden's jerseys are all time good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're all time jerseys in sports.
That's a different game.
Yeah, I know. I'm.
You're just doing hockey.
Yeah, I'm just doing hockey right
Okay.
now. Well, I also kind of hit my next point was McDavid and McKinnon are both mesmerizing to watch on a hockey rink. Thursday night is the most important night of my life. I wrote that down. I love America.
Yeah.
I love America.
How much to Chuck could it?
Kachuk.
Chuck.
It's not
If it-
Kachuk.
Kachuk. Kachuk.
You were silencing the wrong letter.
Are you hearing me out though?
How much Kachuk could a Kachuk chuck if a Kachuk chuck?
Yes.
No, say it right. You say it this time.
How much Chuck
Yes.
could a
Oh.
Chuck if a Chuck could chuck to Chuck?
How much Kachuk could a Kachuk chuck?
No,
Kachuk.
it's Chuck, right? He's,
much-
he's chucking Chuck. He's
Kachuk
chucking Chuck.
is chucking Kachuk.
How much Chuck could
They're
Kachuk cut Chuck if Chuck could Chuck? This is impossible. Connor, you do it.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
No. We're doing it in Kachucks.
Okay, how many pass? I
Come
can't do
on,
it.
don't pass.
Give it
How many
This
chuck can a
isn't
chuck
Lou.
cut chuck? If a chuck cuck, I don't know what to do. That's tough. That's really tough.
Their dad was awesome, by the way. 500.
Oh, I know he was.
1,000 total points.
I know he's awesome.
Are they? We're not hockey guys. We did that blanket statement already. Is this like one of the best, like all-time sports families, the Kachuk family? Because he has two
Yeah,
very
sure.
successful sons.
Yeah.
Where does he rank for you?
Well, they're not
Bonds?
even the top brothers in hockey right now, right? The Hughes boys are. ahead
That's
of them?
true. I guess we got the Hughes boys, but they don't. Do they have the dad?
I don't think. I don't
Do
know.
they
if
have the
they
multi-generation?
but they
going?
got three of them.
That's true.
That's 3 brothers in the league is something.
Yeah. That would be something.
It's about the average for the NHL, probably.
name
What?
3.
Three what?
3 brothers
3 brothers in
in hockey.
the hockey.
Seth Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't name 3
It's
white
gotta
guys in hockey.
It's got to be the Manning still, though, right?
Yeah, for multi-generation.
Yeah, because
gotta be
the Suns were so good, but Archie was overrated trash.
He wasn't trash.
Archie was over. Archie
He
had.
wasn't trash, surely.
I think Archie threw 3 times as many interceptions as touchdowns in the NFL. It's some sort of shocking number. I think he threw like 70 interceptions, 30 touchdowns or something. It's just
It's on his
crazy.
Joe Namath shit.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Except he didn't win anything.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about the most negative response I've ever received on Twitter, and I'm someone who receives a lot of negative response on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to discuss this point because I didn't say
I think I know what you're going to say. and-
I didn't say I hate this thing. I didn't say this thing can go to hell. I didn't say this thing is awful. I simply said I don't love Freebird as the goal song. Now, let me explain that to you, Mark. Freebird is an American classic, and it's one of those institutions, if you attack it, people think you are the worst person on earth, and I simply didn't attack it. I just said, in my opinion, my limited hockey opinion, goal songs should be kind of performative or interactive where they give you a chant to do or they give you a hand motion to do. They give you something the fans are up on their feet, and I think the Rangers, in my opinion, have the best one that I've seen. Whoa, 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 and you get to do something.
well, how's that go?
Whoa! And you get to participate as a crowd, like goal, fuck, oh, Freebird. We score a goal, and then they just launches into this guitar solo. It becomes a concert for a second. I don't think it's the best goal song. That's all. And people treated me like I had just aligned with Hitler himself. Thoughts?
I think it's pretty fucking awesome, and I might have to disagree with you. Yeah. But you're saying you can't sing along with it? That's the issue.
I think
Do you need to sing along with it? Or
I
do you
think
just need to, like,
I
lose
think
your
goal
mind?
songs should have a chant element to them,
But we're the country of freedom,
right?
and we're the country of eagles,
May I just?
of bald eagles.
Well,
Is
but
our
it's not-
national.
But that's not an Eagle
Is our
song.
national-
It's a Skinner song.
Is our national. What is our? Is our national animal? Is that our national?
It's our national bird for sure.
national bird, but is the eagle bald eagles are our animal? That's our.
They
fucking
are an
thing.
animal.
That's our fucking thing. Though.
That's our animal. Do
You
we
really
have an
think?
animal outside of the?
It's the bald eagle,
Right.
surely. So when you think free bird,
Sure.
you think United States of America.
May I point something out?
So play the free bird.
May I point something out?
Go ahead.
Canada also has freedom.
They probably have more bald eagles too, right?
I don't.
Do they have more bald eagles?
I don't know. The bald eagle is ours. I'm
No,
fine with that.
They chose a fucking maple leaf, dude. That's their
They
thing.
got
They're
moose.
maple. They're syrup and moose.
But they did when they were looking for a symbol of their country. They chose a fucking leaf.
Oh, the bison that's a good one too.
Yeah, but we just did that in 2016.
Well, hold on. It says what is the America's national, and then the picture is a bald eagle. So that's
Bald eagle national.
yeah.
The bald eagle is a
bison's
symbol of our
The
country.
bison's the national mammal.
Yeah.
But I took a
Eagles.
gigantic L on Twitter by simply saying I'm not sure about Freebird as the goal.
Well, I think this is a problem you run into often, Brandon, is that you didn't have to tweet it. Nobody asked you.
That's
to tweet it.
fair.
That's the thing. Is you're like, I never said I hated it, but you're pretending like someone held a gun to your head and was like, we need Brandon Walker's take on Freebird. Sometimes you can have a thought and just be like, I don't need to share that.
What if I told you somebody did have a gun to my head?
Then that makes a difference.
Somebody broke into my house.
Then I feel bad for you.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Then I would take your side. Yeah. If you don't hate it, then yeah, then just let it be.
All right, so next time,
Although
keep it to myself.
That would be a bad goal song.
Let it be.
Yeah, that would be a really bad goal song.
Yes. Let it be.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way it could be like fun. The whole thing, and it cuts off right before.
There's a sing-along element to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fits your criteria.
Let it be.
You did numbies on Twitter though.
Yeah, I did one that was the white guys.
Yeah, the white guy one.
Yeah, that was just blatant me trying to get numbies.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said pick 6 in the Super Bowl, Mac McClung 3-peats, and we just took hockey from Canada, generational run for the whites.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just blatant trying to get numbers.
Yeah.
And
Did well though.
it did.
So you're engagement farming. You're
That one was
you're engagement baiting. Is that you're in?
What about Tyler Hero? Put that in there.
Yeah, but there's nothing new about white guys winning the.
It is now,
contest.
dude. He was the only white guy in the 3-point contest. We had more white guys in the dunk contest than the 3-point contest.
I'll be goddamn.
Can you believe that?
No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
That's
So Thursday, what's our game plan? Are we team? Let's just win this game for the good old US of A. Or are we team? Fuck Canada.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because we got some injury issues.
We do have some injuries.
McAvoy's not going to play, and now I just learned who McAvoy was about 45
Are
minutes.
we
ago.
worried that we won the first game? Because I like
Yes.
the idea with USA Hockey and USA Soccer both. I love the idea of us being underdogs, and I love. I don't want to be an underdog in any other sport but hockey and soccer for some reason. But when we're underdogs, I think we got a chance. And now we're not underdogs. Now we're favored to win, right?
We might. I don't know. We might be underdogs because we won the first one, and they expect Canada to get their get back. I don't know. I don't know what the line is.
I think we're favored. I think we're slightly favored.
Ebo, are we favored?
Minus. Yeah, we're
we're
it's
favored.
basically pick 'em. It's minus 115, minus 105.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We need Brady back on the ice. I think he sat out last night because what was the point after getting his bell rung. We got McAvoy. We're not going to have. We need to get Austin Matthews back on the ice.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm Nate.
I think I'm taking a fuck Canada approach though, and I say this as a guy that loves Canada. Thank you, Cody. Well done. Well done.
TJ, could you pull up a blank map of Canada? This was asked of me on Twitter last night, or maybe this morning. I don't remember. And I was talking that we need to get Brady pass legislation to get Brady out of Ottawa and onto an American team. Right?
Yeah.
And somebody said, Brandon, could you point out Ottawa on a blank map of Canada?
Oh. And
And
you want to show them that you can right now.
Well, I want to know if you can.
Yeah. Ottawa is on the border-ish of Ontario and Quebec. It is the capital
that's
of
right.
Canada. It is, I don't know how to point.
There should be that. I know. Okay. Okay.
I know the general area. I believe
it's right in here, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. I believe it to be somewhere around there.
This is New York right here, right? No,
That's Maine.
That's Maine.
This is New York right here.
Yeah, that's the state of New York. Yeah. So it's like right there, and then Toronto is southwest. Yeah, like that. Not that far, but in general, yeah.
That's sprawling Toronto, correct?
Yeah.
That'd be like Hamilton.
That's Windsor.
That's more Hamilton.
That's more Hamilton, Windsor.
Guelph.
Now Winnipeg's here.
That's correct. Correct.
Nothing here.
Regina.
Nothing.
Which you would know how to find Regina.
No hockey.
No hockey. No hockey there. Just Brock Lesnar.
Which one's higher, Calgary or Edmonton?
Edmonton.
Edmonton's up here.
Edmonton's up there. Calgary's about right there.
Now
Yep.
there's Vancouver over here.
Vancouver. You're right. You are, Brandon. So we did pretty well.
Right. So we know Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck Canada, dude. Fuck. So the political shit going on, and there's talks of us like
Right.
swallowing Canada alive. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
We're gonna
I think so.
Fucking just swallow them.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of Canadians are a little testy about like, us being patriotic and like, fuck you, we're gonna beat you and all that. And I just find that a little convenient that like Canada's been better at us at hockey forever, and
Yeah.
now we're better than them.
Mhm.
And now all of a sudden they're like, hang on a second, you can't say that. No, fuck you. This is a rivalry. This is sports rivalries.
Right.
We've been the little brother for a long time.
Yeah.
We've now gotten on your level. We might be better than you. Fuck you. We're gonna enjoy it, right?
Also, we were very nice to only get better than you now. We're better than
Yeah.
you at everything else, and we let you. We stayed away from hockey for a while.
No, well, I'm not gonna back off just because the other shit going on. And the hockey on the ice, I love Canada off the ice. I
Yeah.
love Canada.
I love
Fucking
it.
Canada.
Beautiful.
Beautiful country.
Love it.
Love it. I've been
Maple syrup is delicious.
just about everywhere in that country. You name a spot, I've been there. Name a spot.
Halifax.
Been there.
Medicine Hat.
Don't know.
You don't know if you've been there?
I think I've been to Medicine Hat.
Medicine Hat could be like one of those places that's just like
I think
a
I've
part
been
of
to Medicine
Toronto.
Yeah.
You ever been to Regina?
I have been to Regina, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Regina.
Yeah.
You ever been to the 6?
Huh?
I've been to the 6.
Yeah, for sure.
God's plan.
For sure.
What?
This
God's
guy's never
plan.
been to the 6.
Views.
Is this Drake?
Yeah.
I turned the 6 upside down.
Uh-huh.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
It's a 9 now.
Yeah.
It's a 9 now. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What is that like? I know what it
That's
means.
his- that's-
but what does it mean?
I don't know the.
Is this a sex thing?
I don't know the
sex?
I don't know the subtext of the message, but I think he's just like flipping the game on its head.
There's some sort of sex.
Oh,
Like he's doing things so different that he's flipping the 6 upside
what
down.
is
And
it?
you got a sex edition? Sex
what does a
sex?
9 mean though?
9 is more than 6.
Okay.
That's true.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. No, I think we're allowed to say fuck Canada,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say it for Thursday.
But Friday morning, after we win, it's back to, hey,
Yeah.
Canada's all right.
Yeah, how come you can do that with every other sport? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Ohio State football fan that doesn't like Michigan football, but like
You can go to Michigan.
I can go to Michigan. I can enjoy the state.
The western half of the state is beautiful.
I don't know. Yeah, you can just hate the foot. You can have a sports rivalry, Brandon.
Yeah.
So fuck Canada.
What's the point of it if we're not going to say fuck each other?
Yeah, that's the whole point of this. We're fighting at the second the puck drops, all that.
Now, if they
fired
beat us, Ebo, Thursday night, when is the rubber match? When will they?
1 game series, I believe.
I'm sorry.
It's a winner
That's
take
kind
all
of
1
not
game series.
kind of not fair, but
That is sort of a disappointment. We're living in this expanded playoff era where
Right.
the rivalries no longer matter.
yeah.
You can lose your rivalry game and still win
Yeah.
a championship. That's just that doesn't sit right with me. That doesn't sit right with
No.
a guy like me.
That's not sports.
Why do we
I know.
play? Why even play the regular
Why
season?
play the regular
Why
season
play pool
rivalry?
play?
So
Yeah.
we're joking and everything, but the NHL did figure out a lesson from failed All-Star games over recent years.
Yeah.
They did figure out a lesson that the NBA, I think, is really learning right now that the NHL has embraced competition and finding whatever avenue they can to create competition and the feeling of competitiveness, whereas the NBA has absolutely gotten away from it, resulting in their trash heap of an All-Star game weekend this week, while everybody is enraptured by what's happening in hockey.
I don't think there's ever been a lower approval odd or approval ratings of an event
than the NBA All-Star weekend.
game. I don't know a single person that was like that was fun and I
So-
enjoyed it. I didn't watch. I'll be honest, I didn't watch it.
I have.
watch it.
You just saw the
I-
clips of McClung.
I've gotten to a point where I realized I should do something else with my time, rather than watch and then be like, "This sucks," and then everyone's like, "It's not for you," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's not for me, so maybe I just shouldn't watch it."
So I have an exciting update on the NBA All-Star game. I didn't watch a second of it last night because I was watching the first 4 episodes of The Righteous Gemstones.
No shit.
So
Did
I've gotten in there. I
Adam
immediately
Devine came on the show. And
I immediately regret not having done it before we met Adam Devine because
Yeah.
I should have done it that
we
week.
had something to talk to him about. Yeah,
Well, and he was great anyway, but I should have done it. And
it's a
but
great show.
it's different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be, you know how Eastbound and Down is just 100% foolish ridiculousness the whole time,
yeah.
absurdity.
Yeah.
This one is absurdity, but it also has some serious tinge to it. Like I love it. I like it. Anyway, I have many takes about the NBA All-Star Game. But number one is the NHL did figure out how to create a competitive environment, and the NBA has lost that. And I don't think it's an All-Star Game weekend problem. I think it's emblematic of the problem the NBA is facing as a whole. This weekend wasn't just showing the All-Star weekend is dead. It's showing something's very wrong
with the NBA.
The NBA.
Yeah.
Because at some point over the last 15, 20 years, basketball and its players got away from competitiveness and the spirit of competition and all that. And it first showed up in the All-Star Game when they just stopped trying. The stars opted out of the dunk contest, and competition doesn't mean anything to anybody in that league. It's shown when there's load management, shown when there's just players not playing all the time. And I think it's a severe problem with the NBA right now of how do you get it back? How do you put the toothpaste back in the tube?
It's not a basketball league anymore.
It's not. It's a players' league.
It's taking a back seat. Like, it's not – it's like a soap opera lifestyle brand.
Right. Of personalities.
Culture movement.
Yeah.
Like fucking I don't know. And I don't the All-Star, the way to fix the All-Star game is to just let it die or let it be what it is. And just my solution is just make it East-West, make it what it always was. If the players don't try, who gives a fuck? It's a lost. You're never getting it back. Just let it be what it is.
Yeah.
And don't try to tweak it and put lipstick on the pig. It's over. That ship to me has sailed. But yeah, I think the ideas they come up with over and over and over again. And I don't know if it's Adam Silver or if it's his focus group. It feels like a league that's been focus grouped to death. All of it is just like a soulless pursuit of more money. And I guess, like, you know, the more you think about it, the more depressed you just get about the state of the world or some shit like that. But that's just kind of what the NBA. It's like you can love basketball and not like the NBA because the NBA is not even really basketball in some. And then when the playoffs roll around, it feels different, and you start to get closer to like, oh, okay, yeah, this feels like the basketball that I know and love. But yeah, I don't think that's their primary mission. I don't think behind closed doors the NBA offices are like, our mission statement as the professional basketball league is to provide the highest quality of basketball you can find anywhere in the world. I think it's like, how do we get our fucking likes on Instagram up? How do we make bigger stars out of our players? Let's show them what they're wearing as they walk through the tunnels. Yeah. Let's fucking get like make sure we get the right bands to perform or the right artists to perform at all of our events.
Let's make
sure we get Mr. Beast out there for the. It's just like, what the fuck are, like, I don't understand who they're. But that's why I didn't watch. Like, instead of complaining about it, I was just like, yeah, this is obviously not for me. So I'm gonna tip my cap and say not for me, and I'm gonna watch the SNL shit and Miracle and whatever else.
I don't think any of their solutions are actually hitting at the root problem, which is the loss of competitive fire in their players. I mean, like, you look back through the years, Karl Malone breaking Isaiah Thomas's eye didn't happen in the playoffs. It happened in the regular season. There was always a competitive – we treat it as an all-star game problem, but just in the regular season they don't compete as much anymore.
TJ, pull that back up.
I don't mean to go at your guy right now. Most viewed NBA All-Star Friday and Saturday Night 1 billion views. That's just because they carpet bombed us with fucking clips, right? Yeah. It's just because it was clip after clip after clip after clip.
That's indicative of a league that says, we fucking killed that. We need more of that.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, like literally every single person I know that watched it was like, that was dog shit. There was like 30 minutes of basketball in a 3-hour broadcast. It's on the.
It's a league whose thesis or focus group is 13-year-olds with dopamine who are deprived of dopamine, haven't taken their Adderall.
Yeah.
And they need just like it is just like the flashing lights and everything. Kevin Hart and why the fuck is Mr. Beast out there? It's not basketball.
Yeah.
And we may be the old men yelling at the cloud, but like I don't think we're yelling at a cloud. I think we're yelling at something else.
I think everybody's yelling at this point.
We're justified
also,
in being upset.
Old men are right sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because you're the old man yelling at the cloud doesn't mean you're wrong.
Right.
You can be right every so often.
I mean, they are clouds after all.
Every so often you can be right.
Let me ask a couple of questions here. Is Mac McClung an elite dunker, or is he just elite at jumping over things? because I feel like every dunk he has is jumping
A
over
similar
stuff.
variety.
Right.
Yeah.
He jumped over the car, which is unbelievable. It's a great
Yeah.
jump. And then he did the one where he kissed the rim with it after jumping over a guy. Like he is one of the great jump over things guys ever. But I guess
But
he's a great
everyone was
dunker.
the guy like holding the ball in his.
And can we just crack down on a little bit of that? Because when they go up and get the ball, they absolutely push off that
a
guy.
little bit, yeah.
It's still impressive as hell.
I think Mac has to retire from this.
He cannot be in it next year.
I think he
cannot be.
I'm the opposite. I think he should go forever.
No.
That should be who he is.
No.
Well, he's not going to play. He can't play NBA basketball, so this is his only shot at the big time. Yes, he has to keep going.
I mean, for his sake, yeah, I would do it every single year if you were him. But if you are the NBA, you cannot have the repeat a 4-time winner be a G leaguer. And the first round of the dunk contest, I watched it. It was horrendous because the two guys, I don't even know their names, couldn't even make a dunk.
Well,
they could not dunk the ball.
The answer is standing on the sidelines. It's imagine next year, LeBron James last year, he does it. John Morant, whose tweets, John Morant standing over there, let him do it.
Zion Williamson.
Get stars involved. If your stars give a fuck, the fans will give a fuck.
That's the thing. But you cannot have a G leaguer in there.
But
at that point, extend it to Jordan Kilganon or the Dunkademics guy, whoever it is. Like, if there is no requirement, you need to be on an NBA roster. Like, what's the point?
I would say,
but it is because the players just don't give a shit.
I would say almost you need to be an NBA All-Star.
Yeah,
like it should just almost be. You should be on the All-Star team to do the dunk contest, which I know is not what they've done traditionally. But like that's how. If you want people to give a fuck, it has to be. I think the American public would rather watch people they know do less impressive dunks than Mac McClung dominating this event every year.
The stars of this league have absolutely betrayed this league.
Yeah,
they have watched this league crater because of their inability to want to participate or their want to look cooler than they are. Like Michael Jordan did the dunk contest, Dominique Wilkins did the dunk contest, Kobe Bryant did the dunk contest, Dwight Howard all the way up into him. After Dwight Howard, they just stopped doing it. LeBron James, who I love, absolutely has his thumbprints all over the problem in the NBA right now, which is best friend basketball leading to non-competitive events, and it's not good.
Well,
can I defend the players real quick on this? How much are the fans to blame on the internet that if you do the dunk contest and don't win, you get clowned? And also the load management stuff might be a byproduct of like we've decided, as you pointed out, Connor, that rings are the only thing that matters. So why should I play this game in the second of a back-to-back in January?
I know what you're saying, and
if I scored 60 points, no one will give a fuck. But if I save myself for the playoffs, then everyone will care and give me the flowers I deserve.
That's a good counter argument, but ultimately these players have just spat in their fans' eye and saying this game's not important enough for me to play. I know you paid for that. This event's not important enough for me to do. And once you do that, once you are above the competition of your sport, the fans are not going to care.
I guess to argue with myself, I would say just get over it.
Right.
Yeah. Like maybe all that is true, but like who gives a fuck if you're going to be clowned on the internet, LeBron? Like go do the dunk contest.
Would Connor McDavid?
At this point, I don't know if I want to. That's not true. I would definitely want to see LeBron at 40 years old, but like
right.
I would. He's not at the top of my list anymore. But
would Connor McDavid like a break right now? I bet he would.
Yeah.
I bet he would like to be sitting in the house right now, chilling and resting up for the playoff push. But instead, he's out there busting ass for Canada. Yes.
Could I throw out it's not a solution to the entire problem, but I think this has had an adverse effect.
Yes.
On just how good the regular season is, or how bad it is, rather. You got to get rid of the play-in tournament.
There's too many things. You're right. It's confusing coming down the stretch. Every team's in the mix, and it doesn't.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
My point is like Joel Embiid has played in 17 games this year for the Sixers. The Sixers are bad. Mm-hmm. The trio of Embiid, Paul George, Maxey, they have not played together like almost at all. We're a bad team.
And just trying to get to the 10 seed?
We're a game and a half out of the 10 seed. Like we're a game and a half of potential. So what incentive is there for Joel Embiid to rush back?
Yeah.
What incentive is there? Like, oh, well, we could just wait. And, yeah, obviously you want the higher seeding, but if you could just get into the dance, like, that's all that matters. So, like, why? It's a terrible format. I mean, obviously I don't think they would reduce from, like, 8 to 6, amount of teams per conference in the playoffs, but you're creating an environment. There's 82 games, and you got 10 teams who could theoretically be in on it. It's bad.
Every solution they've thrown at this thing has made the problem worse.
Yeah.
Every single one.
They've
you have to make the regular season matter.
They've alienated the base fans the hardcore basketball fans in pursuit of
Internet likes.
yeah, basically internet likes, China, fucking the 13-year-olds. I don't know. They're trying to cast a wider net, but you're alienating the
Chinese 13-year-old.
yeah.
China.
Oh man. I think the All-Star game just like they've tried everything to get the players to give a fuck. They're not going to give a fuck. So just do East versus West. If it's 250 to 244 is the final score, who cares?
Yeah.
Just play it. That's preferable to like these formats of this team plays this team and then we stop for a concert and then Kevin Hart comes out for some reason and roasts everybody and whatever else.
It's too much.
Play East versus West. Play it.
It's too much Kevin Hart too.
Yeah. Too much Kevin Hart.
It's too much Kevin Hart. Yes.
LeBron James did not play in the All-Star game on Sunday, but fucking Zach Edey did. Like what? Like what is that?
LeBron also he opted out of the All-Star game 2 hours before. I don't.
Was that
Took up a spot.
But this
from
should
somebody
be
else.
his. It should be his fair. If it's not this year, it should be soon his farewell. He should be getting like the farewell ovation at the All-Star game. Instead, he's just not playing. He's taking pictures in his street. I don't understand anything the NBA
should wear. Like, how could he not just put the fucking jersey on and warm up?
Yeah.
And then not really
get
play.
introduced to the crowd.
Yeah.
And wave and whatever.
Ugh.
Draymond trashing it was awesome though. Draymond on,
But Barkley's
on live
right.
television.
Barkley's right.
Barkley's right.
When Barkley said, "Draymond, shut up! You're part of the generation that has ruined this thing," and he's right. And I know Barkley says a lot. Draymond says a lot. But like, Draymond is part of the generation that has just absolutely cratered the interest in the NBA.
Yeah. But that was the most compelling part of the night, was seeing them go back and forth.
I don't know how you get it back either, because you see what hockey is doing. They've pulled the competitiveness back into the sport. Even beyond the All-Star game, I don't know how you do it in basketball. I think sports need conflict, and it needs hatred, and it needs a little animosity. It needs all that, and nobody in the NBA is willing to do that with each other.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the only solution is a solution you can't do, which is like take away player rights and pay them less money and shit. Like, honestly, like to make it more competitive, that's probably what needs to happen. But who in their right mind would argue for that?
And you can't do it. Yeah.
You can't do that. So I don't know how they're gonna fix it.
If you compare the NBA and MLB, and this goes back to a long running thing on our show about who the best commissioner in sports is. Rob Manfred for a long time got shit because he kind of just like baseball didn't really adjust and it was kind of stuck in its ways. But being stuck in your ways and authentic to your product, it has kind of served baseball well, I think, because it's like they're like, oh, it's not accessible there's blackouts and everything, but people still enjoy like going to baseball games. Like, it's authentic. It's still the same product. There have been some changes to like speed up games, but they haven't chased like the glitz and the glamour the way that the NBA and Adam Silver has, where Adam Silver is all about like how we get every single fringe person to like the sport. Whereas baseball is like, if you like baseball, you're going to come to baseball games. You like baseball. And it's probably in a healthier spot, even though the views on social media might be lower.
The TV like contract isn't absurd,
but baseball as a sport is in a healthier spot than the NBA.
I'll say this: if you're like a baseball purist, you like MLB right now more than if you're a basketball purist, you like the NBA.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know how much that matters, and maybe to the NBA they don't give a fuck, and they're like, I do get the feeling with the NBA that if Adam Silver did like a focus group, and the data says that playing with 3 basketballs at the same time and lowering the rim to 8 feet, and putting a fucking live crocodile on the
fireworks
floor,
go off,
and fireworks go off. If all of these things would increase profits, you'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do it. We have to do it.
It's
not only should we do it, we must do it.
The bottom line is, and I know we joke about it on the show, Rob Manfred, but Adam Silver's garbage as a commissioner. There's no leadership. It has absolutely gotten worse and worse and worse, and I don't see the end in sight. I don't see who's saving this thing. If it's going to get worse before it gets better is all I can think of.
I'm with you. I'll tell you who's saving it. USA Hockey on Thursday. On Thursday we win.
Good old US of A.
And we said we don't need the NBA, dude. Fuck the NBA. We got the Kachuk brothers.
What if we lose?
We just pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, right. we do our NBA second half preview on Friday. Sport Clips isn't just where you get a haircut. It's your playbook for looking fresh. Walk in, catch the game, and sit back while the pros in men's hair handle the rest. And when you're done, walk out feeling like you're ready to take on anything. No hassle, no surprises, just a solid cut every time. It's simple, it's easy, and it's made for guys who want to feel like they've got the home field advantage. And if you want to track your real-time wait times, download the app and check in online. Sport Clips, the haircut experience dialed in for guys. It's a game changer. Once again, Sport Clips. It is a game changer. So I'm watching, right? Watch the first 3 episodes. Baby Billy shows up at the beginning of episode 4.
I didn't realize he was that early.
Game changer.
He's a game changer.
Game changer. This guy.
He's a game changer.
The second he showed up, I'm like, all right, now we got it.
For some reason, I thought he was like they had a good run of shows until he popped up.
I think it
was like episode 4, huh?
Beginning of episode 4 is when he shows up.
It only gets better.
He's
so good.
I love everything about Baby
Walton
Billy.
Goggins rules.
I think I've only watched 1 episode with Baby Billy, and it's still he dominates it.
I assume being a man who's no stranger to a church and a man from the South that there are. This is a familiar.
There's some
yeah.
You know, there's some things hitting close to home.
That's yeah.
I
felt watching it.
A hit dog hollers the loudest, if you will. TJ, are you alive? Are you okay?
I'm here. I'm definitely here.
This man has showed up a shell of his former self. He was sick all weekend.
Yeah, it's a flu game for show.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, I threw up so hard I shit my pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
How the physics of that work?
How does that work? Were you throwing, you shit your pants, you said, so you.
Yeah.
So you were, okay. Yeah.
The force of you throwing up forced it out the bottom too?
Right.
If you gotta puke and shit at the same time, you gotta shit, right?
I think
you should shit and then just
puke all over the
puke all over the floor. And
I don't know.
I think that
puke and then shit on the wall behind you.
I think that thing that's happened to me once in my life, where you puke and shit at the same time, is the most humbling thing a human being can go through. Yeah. It's the most helpless. It's the most you're a baby feeling you can ever have.
Yeah. You work really hard to get your 401k right.
Right.
To get
you have a good car in the garage.
Your car.
Things are okay.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're just laying on the tile floor of the bathroom in a prone position. There's nothing you can do. Connor.
Yeah.
Is that a shoebox I see?
Oh my God!
What is that?
God?
Oh my God,
Connor, what is that?
It is a shoebox,
Holy
guys.
shit!
Is that a shoebox?
Holy crap! What?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Let me open and show you what shoes are in here.
Wait, there's shoes in there?
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, you guys would know.
Is that a shoebox that just organically made its way by the couch?
Oh my gosh! What could be in that shoebox?
We'll explain the context of what you're doing afterwards. But I have to give a huge shout out to D's Heat Customs. They made the mostly sports shoes that are behind Brandon. Yeah, this is my guy Devin.
And the Mississippi State shoes.
And the Mississippi State shoes, yeah. So shout out to Devin. D's. So it's
D's?
You like D's?
Yeah.
D's?
D's?
It's D's Heat
D's?
Customs, but it's spelled DS Heat Customs on
Oh,
Instagram.
is there an apostrophe in there?
Yes. But the handle is DS. Anyway, he reached out to me after the Super Bowl, and he said, "Hey, I'm making a Saquon pair. Would you like to?"
So these are Saquon D's?
These are Saquon D's. Saquon D's shoes, and they are absolutely fire.
They're exactly what I would expect from that guy. He does great work.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Got the 2-6 Saquon, Sig, Philly Skyline, and then the other side is Super Bowl 59 champs, the Eagle swoosh, the wings, all that. Love it.
Connor, those are sick.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with them.
I'll take them.
No.
So yeah,
I want to wear them.
I'll do exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing these more than once, and I'm definitely not wearing these outside. So
Connor, see the shelves that dog thing is on, that dog helmet?
Yeah.
Take one of those shelves, put it right over your shoulder, and just have it on the screen.
Yeah. I love these shoes. Thank you, Devin. D's Heat Customs, the man. And yeah, we could get into
those,
why.
Connor, those are fucking awesome.
No,
I
these are
give
insane.
it. I give it till the very first playoff game, till this becomes part of your routine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Your game day fit. You're gonna be wearing these every game day.
Yeah,
you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna do it week one, but I by the time the playoffs roll around, you're gonna be wearing these every Sunday.
Jordan 1 lows. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I want to wear them. Like I get a pair of shoes, I want to wear them, but
I'm aware.
I can't ruin these things.
I wear
They're too
shoes. I wear the shoes. I don't. No, I mean that's serious. If I get 6 shoes, I'm like I want to wear these. I'm gonna wear them.
So
I mean, I can't wear these. I'm like, I don't want to wear these and get them dirty. They're too perfect. So I get what he's saying.
But I would just.
I also don't want to crease them.
I would just wear them. I don't know.
So this is a great segue to what we need to announce right now, and it's not something unexpected, but Ladies and gentlemen out there of the audience and in this room, we're about 6 weeks away from opening day.
Oh shit, that actually is sneaking up on me.
Opening day is so if you want to participate, if you remember opening day last year, we did a 2-hour show where the family sent stuff and we opened it. We opened gag gifts, we opened real gifts, I think I opened these shoes on opening day last year.
I think so, yeah.
But Titus got some stuff, I got some stuff, the boys got some stuff, whatever you want to send. Opening day is in 6 weeks, so
okay.
Hit Mostly Sports up on Twitter if you need the address. Hit up TJ Hitchings. Yes.
In a similar vein, I'm looking to move. Okay, I'm scared to say this. I don't want people to freak out. I think I might be looking to move my Dale collection.
Whoa.
But
yeah.
I want to.
It's
getting. It's getting a bit much. We'll say.
All right.
But I don't know the best way to go about it.
Okay. I like what you're saying, so I'm going to help. So I'm going to add to it and then see if we can come up with a solution, because I noticed my jersey collection in the closet is overwhelming my closet because of Jersey Day, and maybe we are. So what if there's a situation where, to make way for the stuff coming in, this stuff goes out?
Right.
We send this out to the Dale Earnhardt collection. Yeah.
I want to. How would we do this? I want like someone.
We do like a mostly yard sale.
I think I want the whole collection to stay together.
Okay, so somebody just gets your collection.
Someone gets the collection.
Oh, you wouldn't keep anything just to keep a little bit of presents, or?
I think
fresh. I think I keep the original Stein. This is what started it all.
Oh yeah, the $5.
Yeah, we went to that flea market or what was it? What did we?
It was the National Sports Collectors Convention.
And we both were tasked with buying one thing, and I saw this, and I asked the guy how much. He said $5, and I was like, $500, dude. That's.
And you were gonna do it.
Yeah, I was like, if he said $300, I might, but $500 might be a little much. And then I was like, I don't have 500 cash. He's like, $500, it's $5. I was like, what the fuck?
What did?
So yeah, give me that right now then.
Oh yeah, I was like, what did I get that day? And I forgot. I got this that I thought was one of one.
So
and we rounded the corner.
The very first show we did in the studio, this is the only thing I had on the desk, and then people just started sending me Dale Earnhardt stuff, and I've built up a very big collection. I'm one of the top Dale Earnhardt memorabilia collectors in the Chicagoland area, as you know. But I want to give back to the community that has given me so much.
So
how do I like one of our viewers, someone in the family, do some sort of raffle or something? Like I don't know.
Spin some horses.
We
do a bunch of horse races for it or something.
Oh, that's not bad. Some fan horse.
Or maybe
races?
How do we get people?
Can we do a subathon thing?
Yeah, maybe something like that. Like if you're,
I don't know. We got to brainstorm, but I'm putting that idea out there that I might just hit a reset button on the Dale collection. Not that I'm not appreciative. I'm obviously very appreciative. I got so much. I just got so much shit I can't even display it all. You gave me this. I keep it under my.
Mark, I've had to stop myself from buying Dale memorabilia. Like every time I go out, I see something Dale and I don't buy it.
I got these guys that are just hanging out over here.
Right.
I don't have anywhere to put them. I got Dale and Dale Jr., dude. I got so much Dale shit. I don't know what.
All right. So this year's opening day is going to be you guys sending stuff that comes in, and then we're also going to take some of this stuff and go out.
We'll give back.
Should we do? You know what Whatnot is?
Yeah.
Should we Whatnot some stuff out of here?
But I don't really want to make money off of it unless we take that and put it back into the show somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want this to be like we're
a cash grab.
Yeah, we're
we could put it towards
lining our toilets.
Going to Casa Bonita?
Some sort of show fund. I don't know.
We could do
we give it to Stephen Che.
We could just give it to Stephen Che.
Give the money to Stephen Che.
That was an all-time. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know that.
We did a Whatnot. Is that where the money came from for the first?
Yeah.
We did a
Yak Slush fund, and it just went to Stephen Che.
Right. We had a thing on the we had a thing on the wheel that somebody was going to win the whole slush fund, and Stephen Che just got $12,000. Was it $12,000?
It was something ridiculous.
Yeah.
He just used it to buy
furniture.
furniture.
I don't want that.
But we could put it into some sort of show incentive or something. I don't know.
You know what? You know one idea I did have, and I didn't realize we're hockey guys, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're all in agreement. The whole room is hockey guys, not just
right.
me.
Yeah. I don't know that Connor's on board with hockey as much.
Do some hockey shit. You got
He's more of a field hockey guy.
10 seconds. Go.
I love to puck.
It's true.
Pretty good.
That's all you need.
He's got a history of pucking.
You didn't even need 10 seconds.
Right.
It has been brought to my attention that the Calgary Saddle Dome is on its last legs.
Save the Saddle Dome.
It is. Look that up, TJ. Are they tearing it down?
I've seen this too. Yeah.
Well, if we can save it, let's save it. But
Oh, you want to go to it?
I just want to go to it. I just want to make a trip.
Say our goodbyes.
Say our goodbyes to the Calgary Saddle Dome. What about that?
I would love that.
Here's where the
Brandon would
Saddle
need a
Dome is
passport,
Expected
but-
to be torn down, dude. It's going to be torn down. A few more hockey seasons remaining. Are they building on the same plot of land? Or is this I don't know. Who gives a shit, I guess. They're tearing this out. Look at it. Look how fucking beautiful that is. It's a saddle, see?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a saddle. Like you on a horse. Like you put that on a horse and then that's where you sit.
You'd ride on it. Yeah.
But it's also a dome, and that's where they get the name.
2027.
How could a saddle be a dome?
Saddle Dome, dude.
You think? I bet being in the Old West getting some saddle dome was awesome.
Someone has to from the show has to end up on top of the Saddle Dome, right? Sitting in the saddle of the Saddle Dome, or chained to the Saddle Dome in some capacity.
Yeah, should we chain ourselves when they go to tear it
Yeah,
down? Yeah.
I think we should
Sounds-
go. We should.
sounds dangerous.
What? It's a saddle. It's
What
supposed to be safer.
What if we chain ourselves to the Saddle Dome and they don't see us?
Right.
And they explode
Boom,
the
boom.
dynamite? I think there's an understanding that they're going to see us, but what if they don't?
Almost certainly they're gonna see us.
Surely, right? They're going to see it. I don't know. I'm just spitballing some ideas here.
But what if they
We should
We go to the Saddle
they
Dome.
hold animosity off this Canadian thing? You know, after and 3 years later, like we're standing on top of the Saddle Dome as it's going up. Like, well, I don't see them.
Yeah.
You see them?
We think we're going to get a hero's welcome, and they're just playing the clip of me saying "fuck Canada."
It'd be worth it though.
Yeah.
So, opening day is official. Spring training has begun for opening day. So, we welcome all of your whatever you want us to see and to open, and then we will figure out a way to get this Earnhardt collection to you. I got some things that need to go. My jersey collection needs. So, if you have any requests from a jersey that you've seen one of us wear, you might get it.
Yeah.
You might just get it.
Yeah,
sent
I
to
got
you.
a lot of jerseys at home that I don't mind parting with, but I haven't thrown them away or anything. I just also don't need my attic, you know.
Yeah.
We've
Don't
talked
need
to
them just
Merch
hanging out
about.
in my attic. I can give them to somebody.
We've talked to Merch about some potentially for opening day too. A little special release.
Opening day is
March
North America is
27th.
planned for March 27th.
What day of the week is
that?
that?
Could be tough.
Thursday. That's about right for March Madness. That's March Madness. We can't do it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We'll have to do it the week before.
What are they? Are they fucking kidding me?
Rob Manfred goat.
Is Rob Manfred the worst commissioner?
So is that going to
in
be?
sports?
Is
What
that
if we go early?
What a fucking piece of
Hold on,
shit,
hold
Rob
on.
Manfred.
that is going to be the first weekend?
Are you fucking kidding me, Rob Manfred? Dude, and this is what I've been saying. Adam Silver is a guy who gets it. And Rob Manfred, meanwhile, you bozo. Opening day is fucking the first
opening-
day of March Madness.
Is
No.
Is
no.
it? Is it
It's
Sweet
the,
16 day?
It's the first day of Sweet 16.
Okay. I mean,
That's better. That's better because there won't be
It's
games.
better.
There won't be
We
games
can do
today.
Those games
We can do
start
that.
late.
We could also do it the day before.
Yeah, but-
Oh no, that's not.
What are you saying? We could do opening day before opening day. What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying right now?
If we're, I'll shut the fuck.
Mark, did you hear what he said?
I'll shut the fuck.
oh
up.
my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so let's just do it now. Let's just do opening day in February, huh?
Oh my god. This is a disaster. What
No, it's
happened-
fine. Sweet 16 day because there won't be games until
What
night.
happened to the game I love?
This is fine.
Dude, this is another complaint I had. Can I complain? May I?
Yeah, that's usually my thing, but sure.
Why? Sports calendar used to make so much sense. It used to be so perfect. There was just a nice symbiotic relationship. It's our turn to dance. Now I'm going to pass you off to the next person. Now you dance with him, and
Right.
then you dance. And all of these leagues, all of these sports have just thrown that out the window. They don't give a fuck anymore. The NFL's trying to take over Christmas Day, and they have. Rob Manfred's trying to take over the Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun. It's just too much, dude. And college football's bleeding into, it's going later and later. They're going to start earlier.
NFL's taking some
NFL's
days.
taking days. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck? I missed when it was just Four Nations hockey, and the rest
good
of
old
it
days,
flowed
man.
around that.
The good old days.
USA just got Quinn Hughes, by the way.
Oh, we can do that? We can just hold on. We can just add somebody?
Here we go.
Sure.
Good pickup, Mike. Good pickup.
There's no rules to this tournament at all.
Got him.
There we go. We got our guy.
So this is in because McAvoy's out, right?
Yeah, we got him.
Fuck yeah.
What was no longer a hockey guy again. What was the qualifying process for this? Like, why is Russia not in this?
Because they're in a war and you don't get to play hockey if you're in a war, I think.
You can't be.
The only rule is no wars.
If your country is threatening war or in an active war with one of your neighbors,
Right.
you can't.
Right.
You can't be in this.
You're out. You're out.
Because it's just like it's.
Yeah. If you're threatening a hostile takeover of another team in
Right.
the tournament, you can't be in.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like chill the fuck out, dude. Let's just play some hockey.
Yeah.
Get Russia out of there. They're a little too hardcore with the
Yeah.
with the politics and whatnot.
Yeah.
You realize how fucking electric that building's going to be on Thursday?
It's gonna be so good, dude. And in Boston,
Yeah.
what a spot for it.
But imagine we
What a
were
spot
playing
for
the
it.
Russians on Thursday.
Again,
Like the
Yeah.
that's some real American fucking. You would
But
feel
we
more.
can't always go to the Russian well.
right. We
can't-
got to have more
can't just
enemies.
we can't just like always, because then at a certain point you become reliant on the Russians. You need them.
What's that movie about the hockey team that beat Russia?
That was Miracle, Brandon. I just watched it on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were heavy underdogs in that game.
Us?
Yeah,
Doesn't sound like
big
us.
time underdogs. But those boys, man, they believed in one another.
Again. Mark, I'm going to do my impression from that movie. You ready? Again.
Again,
Who you play for, Mark?
Mark Titus. What did they all say? Hometown, right?
Yeah, or Boston University
Yeah,
or something.
Mark Titus, Ohio State.
Again. Connor, who you play for?
Connor Griffin, Penn State.
Again. Ebo, who you play for?
The United States of America.
That's enough.
I don't have a whistle, yeah.
That's enough, gentlemen.
That movie's so good.
It's so good, dude. Dude,
That's not your first time to watch it, right?
it may have been. As I was watching it, I realized it may have been. It's one of those movies that I feel like I've seen enough of the clips that if you would have asked me, I would have said I've watched it.
Yeah.
And then as I was watching, I was like, I guess I haven't watched this before. And then I watched it, and I was like, God damn, what a movie!
It's one of those
The juice is flowing.
if you need a quick shot of adrenaline, just pull up YouTube, get you like a 6 or 7 minute clip from the last game, and just you're good.
My understanding is it's pretty true to the real story as
Yeah.
well, right? Like they didn't take a ton of liberties, if any.
Not
at
a
all.
whole lot, but a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think it's very, very close.
Yeah.
That's Coach Boone.
No.
We blitz
No.
all
No.
night.
That's not even Coach Boone who said that in that movie.
Who is that?
That was Coach Yost.
Oh, Coach Yost. Yeah.
By the way, Herb Brooks.
What?
Yeah.
I did some reading after
He-
the
Hockey
movie.
for an hour.
He died right before the movie came out.
Yeah.
You know how he died?
No.
Doing hockey for
A car wreck? No.
He fell asleep at the wheel.
Oh.
happy.
You guys, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
Yeah, sorry.
If-
TJ and Blubman, if you guys want to
Blubman,
talk.
yeah, sorry. I don't know if this show's interrupting your conversation.
Y'all need us to leave? We'll
Yeah.
come back. We also expected, sit back down.
Come on.
I kind of expected after
We're
that
just razzing you a little.
that weekend of hockey for you to come in like draped in an American flag or something. I don't know. I don't think you're really rooting for
Really?
USA. Yeah,
Does Mount Rushmore not mean anything to you?
it does. Who are the 4 presidents on it?
Prez.
What?
I don't need to name the 4
No.
presidents on there.
You brought it up. Who are the 4 presidents on
just-
Mount Rushmore?
You got your Washington,
Uh-huh.
your Jefferson, your
Yep.
Roosevelt, and the other guy. Probably Lincoln.
All right.
Probably.
Probably.
That's pretty.
Again, I don't need to tell you that.
Well, you brought up Mount Rushmore. That's all.
Liam wished me a happy President's Day yesterday. It was very kind of him. He texted me. He said, "Happy President's
Yeah,
Day."
you said you sent that to me too.
I
And I
didn't.
didn't get a response.
Wait, yeah, you did send that out, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
didn't.
I didn't get a response from
I didn't
either
respond,
of you.
yeah.
two.
I didn't get one of
What
them.
am I going to respond to Happy President's Day with?
Yeah.
Happy President's Day, Liam.
But I don't.
That could have been a good response.
But I don't care that he has a Happy President's Day.
I did. I wished him a very happy President's
Thank you,
Day.
Connor. Meant a lot. Ebo and TJ.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I got it, but it was in a group chat. Does that count?
Oh, see, me and Mark got our own individual
Yeah.
ones.
Actually, no. I got it in a group chat, but it was for Jack McCarthy, not me.
Connor, who's your favorite president?
Lincoln. Basic. I know. I'm sorry. But Lincoln.
You a Rough Rider guy?
Oh, I'm a Rough Rider.
I like the Rough
I'm a
Riders.
fucking Rough Rider.
David Palmer from 24. Really like President David Palmer from the show 24.
Portnoy.
Who's the president of the West Wing?
Oh, Jed Bartlett. Josiah Bartlett. Yeah. He's also way up there. What are you looking at, Connor?
You know Kiefer Sutherland was the president?
Yeah.
Shut him down.
In
Designated survivor.
Designated Survivor, yeah.
What kind of name is Kiefer?
It's what you name your kid if you're Donald Sutherland.
As a Rough Rider.
So your dad didn't name you Kiefer?
Stop.
Stop. Shut
Shut 'em down.
Shut
open
him
up.
down.
Also-
Open up. Shut
Whoa.
Donald Sutherland was a president himself.
Was he? Not an actual one.
President Snow in Hunger Games.
I just watched that for the first time yesterday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was great.
It's a good flick. Good trilogy. Catching Fire.
I watched
Morgan
it first,
Freeman
yeah.
was the
Who's
president.
the
Yes, he was.
what actor has played the most powerful roles in terms of in universe?
Mhm.
Like who's got the most?
Who's got
You,
the
you
aura?
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not the best actor, not the.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like this guy was
Right.
the.
Harrison Ford was the president in Air Force One.
Yeah. Does he have any other?
Is he the president now in Captain America?
I think I have to see the movie. Yeah, but
But he's presented as the president.
double president?
He's
Okay.
double presidented up. And I think in Star Wars he was the chief bad guy, right?
Yeah, he was. So
Right?
he was the.
He was the guy underneath the Darth Vader
Mhm.
mask. Which people don't realize that Han Solo and Darth Vader were kind of the
same guy.
Yeah.
Exact same guy.
Connor, you didn't answer this the other day, or you didn't really answer it, but what was the question we had in the group chat about Chewbacca living with the Ewok?
Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
So, let me pull that
'Cause
up.
I have a follow-up question about Chewbacca, but let's lead off with this question.
Okay, so this one actually was for Mark.
Yeah.
Why did Chewbacca,
Mm-hmm.
who is a Wookiee,
Mm-hmm.
live on Endor with a bunch of Ewoks? That does not make sense.
Sounds like you're asking a joke.
That does not make sense.
Sounds like Wookiee sounds like a slur. Why is that?
Which, we're gonna answer that? I don't.
You think I know, dude?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
You
sense.
think I
It
fucking
is
know?
weird. It is
Yeah.
weird, and it does. There's a little bit of
And that's why you must have quit.
trafficking.
That's
stuff.
why you must have quit.
I had maybe a darker question about Chewbacca. Is Chewbacca Han Solo's slave? Is there some sort of relationship there that's bad?
No.
He's not. He's
No.
willingly going with him.
Getting paychecks?
Is he on the payroll?
Han Solo freed Chewbacca
You gave him a
in
sock?
Solo, a Star Wars
But he
story.
freed
You give him a
him to
sock?
just follow him around the rest of his life.
No, they became business partners.
Do you have to give him a sock? Is that how
No.
they do it?
Is
That's Harry Potter.
Chewie getting 50-50 of the take?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you know?
I don't know for sure, but based off of Solo, a Star Wars story, it was very much in
Pay the
deal.
Wookiees. That's what I said. You got to pay the Wookiees.
One of my lesser Star Wars movies, but it's still
James Earl Jones was
solid.
Ruled the Empire
Mm-hmm.
and also ruled Pride Rock.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, that is pretty good.
That's a pretty good one. And also ruled the fucking Sandlot.
Yep.
Kind of, in a way, you know.
Because he was blind there, though.
Yeah, that's true. That kind of hurt.
What else? I feel like
kinda
he's
hurt
he's.
my argument.
I think we got a third. Oh, he was the king of Zamunda.
Oh, that's right.
In Coming to America.
King and Coming to America. Yeah.
It might be James Earl
Wow,
Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones was the emperor of the galaxy.
Yep.
He was king of Zamunda
Of the and the king of the animal kingdom.
and the king of
All the
everything the light touches. Beat James Earl Jones. Anybody?
I don't know if
Can't
you
do
can.
it. You can't do it. Can't do it. You know
Go
what?
ahead.
You know what you can do is you can build your credit with Kickoff. No matter how fast time seems to be flying by, it's never too late to make progress. If you're saving up for a big purchase like a home or a car and need to build credit fast, Kickoff can help. They are the #1 credit building app in the App Store, and plans start at just $5 a month. No credit check, no hidden fees, and no interest. If your credit is under 600, you could jump like 28 points in your first month. I will speak from experience. Credit was something that felt like something only like rich people should have to worry about. When I was in my 20s, I didn't really pay it much mind. I was like, that seems too adult for me. I will worry about that when I'm an old man. I'm in my 40s and 50s. Those are the people that care about their credit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried to buy a house.
Yeah.
Boy, did I learn quick.
You better care about
Probably
it.
should have cared about my credit. Kickoff is a smart, legit credit hack with no catch, no credit check, no hidden fees, and no interest. It's simple. You make on-time payments. Credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit grows fast. Building credit can happen faster than you expect with Kickoff. Don't wait. Get your first month for just $1 at getkickoff.com/mostly. That's Kickoff without the C. Get 80% off at getkickoff.com/mostly. Must sign up for getkickoff.com/mostly to activate offer. Offer applies to new customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Point stat based on Equifax Vantage Score 3.0. Changes for Kickoff users starting under 600 who made their first on-time payment between January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit card activity outside of Kickoff can have an impact on your credit. Individual results may vary.
Blutman, one word. Hockey? Question mark.
Wicked.
Yeah, agreed. Now, the Blutmans are in a weird spot because your dad is rooting for Canada, and he is
He's rooting for both.
he is a Canadian hippie, piece of shit. So your dad's out.
Despite America giving him the
Everything.
luxury that he knows and has become accustomed to.
He has American children.
Yeah.
He is a loser, and we hate him. Where do you stand on this?
I like this American team more. I've been rooting for them a lot. I
Did you think about rooting for Canada?
No.
Okay.
I like this American team a lot.
We just added Quinn Hughes. Apparently, you can add.
Well, Quinn Hughes was going to play and then got hurt, so he was kind of just out for a few straight games. The whole, I mean, we're all new to this Four Nations thing, so they have been cloudy with the rules and stuff, yes. But Quinn was always going to end up playing, I think, and yeah, it's big time. But they've had the injury bug is frightening there. You see Charlie McAvoy?
Yeah, he's
got
not going to play.
infection.
Yeah.
What's the I saw when we were playing in Montreal, it was in French on the ice. It said confrontation de Four Nation, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. Is that their word for face-off?
What's the English word we're using?
Confrontation.
Is it confrontation?
I don't know.
Well, the official name of this thing is the Four Nations face-off.
Face off, yeah. But I saw it in French, and I was like, dude, why the Four Nation confrontation, dude? That's awesome.
So does that mean every
That's an
time there's a
awesome name.
face-off in French hockey, they call it a confrontation?
I guess so. I didn't even think about this. But I do.
But why in English is it face? Just do confrontation. That's awesome.
There's a
Face-off
lot of
is
stuff
awful.
in the French Canadian language that sounds really cool in hockey.
Nation confrontation, Brandon.
What's the best movie about face-offs?
I would throw face off in that mix.
You almost have to.
Take your face off. Face. Oh, what a dumb movie.
Harvey Dent's face falls off.
That's true.
It's such a dumb movie, but goddamn is it good.
Half of Gustavo Fring's face falls off.
Yeah, spoilers, dude.
Oh, sorry. You don't know which half.
I was almost to that point.
You don't know which half. Blutman, we're now hockey guys. This whole thing has been electric.
Yeah, I'm very happy that year of recruiting finally paid off.
Well, I'd like to point out you had nothing to do with this, any of it.
What's the next step for us?
Right.
What's the next step for me to go from just being like that was fucking awesome to like actually having something to say?
Well, you just keep watching. You learn. You
Okay.
get better.
You gotta pick a team.
You have learned. You
I do
quickly-
kind of
You live in Chicago, but you have history in Columbus. Are you a Blue Jacket or a Blackhawk?
the first so
You live in L.A. Are you a King?
dude, I don't know, man.
Blue Jackets are fun.
The first hockey team I paid attention to and cared about was the Blue Jackets, and I don't want to turn my back on them. I did the same with the Columbus Crew. That's how I got into soccer, was the Columbus Crew, so I'm always going to be a Crew guy. By the way, did you see Timothy Chalamet? Pull that up, TJ.
What's Al Chalamet in a different clip every?
I did see that.
Pull this up, TJ.
What's Chalamet doing?
Timothy
Chalamet's a
Chalamet,
fucking
Columbus
man.
Crew fan.
He's the fucking man.
OG Columbus Crew. It has like the guys.
Did he just decide to become the most likable man on earth? And
I think he did. Yeah, I don't know. What a PR.
He's
push
like
was-
been
Oh,
he's been doing so
awesome.
well with PR that people forget he's dating like a Kardashian Jenner member.
This is called a
Dude, look at this,
a Oscar PR masterclass is what
Yeah.
we're watching here.
dude. Columbus Crew jacket right there, Timothy Chalamet. But anyway, I got into soccer because of the Crew. I kind of like. I first started hockey was not even a real thing to me until I went to a couple Blue Jackets games, and then I was like, oh, this is fun, and then it's just been kind of cooking in the back of my brain. So I kind of feel loyalty to the Blue Jackets, Liam, but that feels stupid. Like
They're fun.
they're never gonna win anything, are they? They had some good
And
teams in
they're-
like
I mean,
20,
the Florida-
2016, 17. Remember the year they won like 16 in a row or something like that?
Yeah,
like not too
they
long.
had that massive, I believe it was 5 overtime game against the Lightning. which
the
was
Florida
very
Panthers
fun.
are the defending champs. I mean, it can be
Bobrovsky
done.
in goal. Fucking
No, this
Seth
team
Jones.
that they have
had
is
Cam
fun.
Atkinson. I remember. Who else? Foligno. They had some dudes, dude. I like those
They
Blue Jackets
had-
team.
They
but then,
currently have some dudes too.
are they back? Are they
Like,
good?
they're in
You
the wild card
Pull up the
race. Yeah,
standings,
they've got
TJ.
good
Pull up
young
the standing.
talent.
Pull up the standing.
Marchenko's a very fun
Marchenko
player.
is who I was about to say.
Werenski, who's
Oh,
on Team USA,
hold
is
on.
a dog.
They got a guy who has an interesting name.
Oh, Zach
and I've been watching.
Werenski's
Haddle,
still at
Haddle,
all right, let me
Edel,
see what the Blue Jackets are doing.
Hod. Look up the roster of the Blue Jackets.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but
They're in the
they're,
hunt.
they're right
Huh?
there. The way they do it's weird.
No.
The way
I can't.
They need to put all just the top 8.
Go-
This is both divisions.
Go back to 3.
Okay.
Go back to 3 divisions.
I can't turn my back on the Blue Jackets, but also Blue Jackets fans understand something. If I go to a Blackhawks game and wear like my Clark Griswold jersey, you can't be mad at me.
Yeah.
But I'm a Blue Jackets guy though. I can't. That's my team. I have to be a Blue Jackets guy. I didn't realize. I thought they were going to just be dog shit.
No, they're
thought-
well ahead of like trajectory right now.
Is
They're
this
having
this
very
is a
good
surprise,
season.
right?
Yes.
Is it the Johnny stuff? You think we're like motivated by that, like playing with
A bit
playing for Johnny a little bit?
Yes. Yes.
Blue Jackets roster. Who's this guy I like on their team? I've watched him about 3 or 4 times on the Watch ESPN. I just watch a random hockey game every night.
Every game on the Plus, it's great.
Yeah, it is. I just can't. The only team I can't watch are the Blackhawks because I live in Chicago.
You're a Blackhawks guy.
Yeah.
You're
I love them.
you've solidified that. You love the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
I'm Blue Jackets. You're Flyers.
Yeah, I mean they're my least favorite
Does-
of all the Philly teams, but yeah.
Yeah. Ebo, do you have a team?
Baltimore doesn't have a team, right?
The Caps.
The Caps.
Look, I'm rocking my squad right now.
The Caps.
Yeah, CAPS, Caps.
Hat?
Rock the red.
Ball caps.
Yeah, rock the red.
No, pen caps.
All right.
Rock the red.
I don't.
Shitty mask.
CJ, you're a Rangers fan. Is
Yeah,
that what you would call yourself?
the Rangers above
Fantilli.
How soon until you're a Flyers fan?
Adam Fantilli.
I had said them.
Flyers.
Yeah.
I don't even think Flyers fans are Flyers.
What about the Devils? So you're from Jersey.
Never. My mom was a Rangers fan growing up, so
All right.
All right.
You can become a Capitals. There's never been a better time to become a Capitals fan.
I'd argue there's
Trust
never
me.
been a worse time. You fall
about
in
when
love
they
with the
were
team,
champions?
and Ovi's just going to retire.
yeah. This might be the worst.
We're
time
good with
ever.
we can win with that. We were winning without him.
You're not going to win without.
He's
You
gonna-
when's the last time you won anything?
President's Cup
Has he won-
trophy
has-
in 2013.
Has he won a cup? He's won a cup, right?
Yeah, they won in
In Vegas and that
what
girl.
year was that?
Oh, they did. They
Girl
did win in
butter
Vegas.
girl.
You're-
No,
Son
19
of
was
a
the
flag.
What's your team again?
Lose?
Yeah.
When did they win? 18, 17, 16,
15?
15.
It was
2018, summer
TJO
2018. I was downtown at Gallery Place for that one.
I was Oshieing all my beers that summer. Remember when TJ Oshie did the beer through his shirt?
Oh yeah,
Can
I was
I'm,
doing that with every one of my beers.
where's my penalty flag?
I was at Gallery Place.
I'm close to throwing it on Ebo because you're Baltimore or Washington, depends on how your mood.
Well, Brandon, here's the thing: is that I grew up originally in Prince George's County, Maryland, which is in Maryland. The only game in town for a while was the Orioles. The Nationals didn't exist. I fell in love with rooting for the Orioles, even though we sucked, and so I stuck with the Orioles. And then I didn't really like football until I got to like elementary school.
So you naturally became a Panthers fan.
Yeah, because I like Steve Smith. Fucked them.
But according to Cam Newton, he's a loser.
That team was losers.
Cam Newton's a dick.
Yeah, but he was just so awesome that
Yeah, but him just saying I
give
got
him a
drafted by a
pass.
team full of losers, like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, SNL 50.
SNL 50. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I thought the bad was bad, but the good was really good.
Yeah, it didn't have super high highs. I thought the Sandler song was awesome.
The Sandler song was the best part.
Probably the best part, right?
Bill Murray was good on Weekend Update. I
Yeah.
thought.
You know what the funniest part of the entire night to me was the John Mulaney skit thing with New York.
Yeah.
You know, the going through the years of New York, and the who was it? Sudeikis and who was in the Elmo suit they were kissing?
Will Forte, right?
Will Forte, Sudeikis and Forte, and then Kristen Wiig was the green M&M. Kevin Costner's just sitting there between them all.
And Jenna Ortega, yeah,
Who's Jenna Ortega?
the person sitting next to
Wednesday.
plays Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday Addams.
That was
It was-
that
it
was
was-
the girl sitting next to him.
right. Yeah.
Beetlejuice,
Oh.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, I didn't know she was famous too. But I just see Kevin Costner there, and I'm like, this is gonna be so funny when Kevin Costner like stands up and says like, "What the fuck, man? Like,
Right.
like something's gonna happen here." No payoff. No payoff. Kevin Costner. You know what I'm talking about? He's
Costner
just,
was like
sitting there, just like, what the? And then he dropped the Elmo head on his lap, and he's holding it. And he's just like, what the fuck is this? And they're kissing.
But they had also moved Costner for that. Costner was sitting next to Cher the whole night. And I think they go to Cher and Costner's beside him, and then they go do this thing and Costner's beside her. Like
That was
Costner
so
moved
funny.
like 7 times. I thought the Julia Louis-Dreyfus a little bit there with Adam Driver was funny. The Sandler song was great. Eddie Murphy was as Tracy Morgan was fantastic.
So funny. Yeah, it's a show that's easy to shit on. It's easy to say it's not as good as it was, but I think those specials they did one for the 40th and the 50th, obviously, and it's a show that gets talked about a lot, in terms of its relevance and all that shit. I think those specials are great at reminding you of how important that show has been.
Yeah.
To, pop culture in America for the last 50 years. Because it's a show that I think
Everybody was there.
people feel like it sucked for half of its run, but then you see like the montages and all that, and you're like, fucking everybody worked at this show. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody who's ever been anybody was, yeah. Because they would like pan to the crowd and they'd be like, all of you have had something to do with this show, and then you'd see like celebrities, when they pan to the crowd. I'm like, that's just not true. There's like a lot of people that
Right.
And then there's like be some story about this guy that was here for a week or this guy wrote on the show, and I didn't even realize he wrote on the show. Or, it was crazy. I thought the night before. Did you watch the concert thing?
I
That
watched
was
some clips
awesome.
from it. I watched some clips from it.
The concert thing was. I couldn't turn it off. I was
Yeah.
like, this is.
What, you could watch that? I just saw clips get on the internet. I thought it was you could watch it.
I watched
live
it the
somewhere?
next because it was on Saturday, right? Or no, it was
on Peacock?
It was on Friday night.
They-
It was
I
on
think they-
Friday night.
I
I
think-
watched it.
yeah.
I watched it Saturday on Peacock.
I might go back and watch it. You can watch it on Peacock.
We woke up Saturday morning and threw it on as we were having coffee, and it was like 3 hours long, 4 hours. I couldn't turn it off. We just sat there and watched the whole thing.
I will go back and watch it.
It was very, very good. Yeah, it was awesome. They got a bunch of heavy hitters and Baboni.
Baboni was it?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny was also in a really good sketch, the
Yeah.
Domingo sketch where they brought out Pedro Pascal and everything.
That's the one I didn't really get. I,
Boney.
No, the one I really didn't get was the Andy Samberg, Bowen Yang short
Anxiety?
song about
Anxiety?
anxiety.
yeah.
That one I didn't understand.
I think that was like for the people in the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
What-
I think
what-
that was part of it. It was a little bit of a self suck, but I think it was like a well deserved self suck.
Yeah.
Well, I thought was fascinating. Meryl Streep's first appearance on SNL.
Yeah. She,
Oh, and the
she was funny too.
She had never
That
never
was
been
her
on
first
She
appearance.
had never
Ever.
been on SNL before.
and the encounter sketch.
Yeah.
No shit.
She was.
That's crazy.
I would have guessed she's hosted 10 times.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Kenan Thompson. Is it time to appreciate that he's had one of the greatest careers of all time? 22 years on SNL. And before that, he was like a Nickelodeon hero, right? Like he's to many people that grew up like he's been with them since they were 8 years old,
Yeah.
and now he's done 22 years on SNL. Nobody says anything bad about the guy. He was on a sketch the other night with Will Ferrell and Eddie Murphy at the same time. Like how fucking awesome is that?
Great sketch too.
Pretty.
It was only like a year between all that and SNL too. Like he's been on sketch comedy television
Yeah, for
for like 40 straight
forever.
years.
Forever.
Well, I think a lot of people look down on it as like, oh, well, SNL is just supposed to be a springboard that's supposed to take you to bigger like movies or bigger projects, and for him to just soak it all in and be like, no, I love working here and I want to stay here as long as possible, and he still does stuff on the side.
22 years.
22 years, yeah, like it's maybe.
Is that
How does
right?
how does he seem to? So the Sandberg, the short about everybody has anxiety and it's just like such a pressure cooker to work in. And everything.
Yeah.
Kenan Thompson seems like he's just above it all. Like he just somehow, it seems like he's got a real stress-free job.
I have a theory.
I don't understand how he seems to be like the one guy that's been on that show forever. That's like doesn't have horror stories of working there.
Would you like my theory? Because he came from the world of being a child star for Nickelodeon, and that's way worse.
That's way worse. That's a good
That's
point.
way
That is a
fucking
good
worse.
point. Yeah.
And once he got to adulthood and got into Saturday Night Live, he's like,
Yeah.
"This is easy.
This isn't bad at all.
I don't have to lock my door."
I feel like he's got the his in terms of appreciating him. Maybe he's got you brought up Mike Tirico a while ago on the show about how like he's one of the all-time greats, and I remember thinking maybe the reason Tirico's not as highly regarded as he should be in terms of like the all-time greats is because he doesn't have the highest high of a call or like the
Right.
You don't know. He's not synonymous with any one event.
It's just
or-
consistently
he's
good.
consistently great. Maybe that's Kenan Thompson. Is that he doesn't have an all-time high or like a movie that he starred in or
Right.
like even everyone agrees that he's great, but then it's like what is he best at? There's not
Yeah.
like that one singular, right?
No, I
Maybe,
think
maybe
that's
that could be it. But
he doesn't have a breakout character. He doesn't.
But
have a
over the
breakout anything.
totality, he's been unbelievable.
Sleeping on Good Burger.
Good part.
He did star in Good Burger, but
I was pretty comfortably sleeping on Good Burger actually.
he did star in that.
Pretty
That
comfortable.
was
Good
more of a
Burger
Kel.
too?
That was more of a Kel joint, right?
Keenan and Kel
Yeah.
was a Kel joint.
And Kel's back stuck in Nickelodeon. Land.
Yeah, I was I was in the car this weekend, and I just turned on the Keenan and Kel theme song.
Why?
Just because it got stuck in my head, and I just
Sing me one line from that.
Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls it's time for Keenan and Kel. They keep you laughing in the afternoon, so don't touch that dial or leave the room. You know what?
I got it now. I mean, I was
Julio, right?
I was 23 years old when that show came out.
Keenan and Kel, or should I say Kel and Keenan, because you got to watch Keenan because Keenan be scheming. It's so good.
He's Coolio's like in the opening video, right? Like
they're in
credits.
they're in a car just chilling in the back seat, just vibing. It's awesome.
And now Coolio's dead.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, way to kill the vibe.
And Kel still
Okay.
loves orange soda.
This ain't the Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew mystery. It's so good. Everybody go listen to that
I think
song.
I asked him for one line.
It's just Keenan and Kel in your vicinity.
Give me one more line.
Like Siegfried and Roy, Abbott and Costello, Magic and Kareem, or Penn and Teller. Somebody's in trouble. Here goes on Nick. So good, dude. I wish we could play the theme song right now.
I think we just
No. I'll watch it after the show.
Reese's peanut butter cups are the perfect. Reese's peanut butter cups are the perfect combo of chocolate and peanut butter. Reese's peanut butter cups may be even more perfect with a layer of gooey, delicious chocolate lava. You can buy Reese's cups basically anywhere. It is lava time, baby. I don't see. We need to get
I think we've eaten all of
a fresh shipment into this room because I don't see any.
Cupped out.
But that's the thing about Reese's lava cups. You know,
They're never far.
nearby. Yeah, there's one nearby. We can just go get. Cody texted us during the show.
Right.
I'm going to read verbatim so the audience is brought in on this. Someone had something to bring Brandon on the show right now. This was what, 15 minutes ago? Wanted to run it by you and here before letting them in studio so we're on the same page. You said, tell me who it is. He said, that ruins the surprise. It's a female. And then you said, then no.
Right.
I want to know what this is.
And it sounds like I said no because it was a female. But I said no because don't just surprise us. If you say yes, if I get outvoted, just whatever. But bring them in.
You don't want to be surprised?
What if it's a shitty surprise?
I mean, that's par for the course.
I mean, it's probably either Megan with like a gumbo or jambalaya, or it's Kate with something fucking stupid. So bring them in, Cody.
Bring 'em in.
Bring them in.
Bring him in, Cody.
It could be food.
Could be food, and I would enjoy that.
Could be
anything. Could be a boat.
Be a snake.
Be a firing squad.
Could be like
Cleopatra.
You don't think it's like the Oilers girl?
But,
Fuck, dude, I really hope it's not
She's
the
like, I
Oilers.
got a surprise for you boys.
Man.
You don't think it could be her?
That would suck.
That'd be
could
the
be.
only thing I'm scared about on Thursday if she reappears in Canadian stuff in Boston. That's the only way USA loses.
I like to think she's rooting for America.
Yeah, her
No shot.
She believes in freedom of chest.
yeah, her chest was rooting for America.
Yeah,
It's a
good old Twin Towers.
That's what
there.
got you guys into hockey.
that's true.
No, that got me. That reignited my love for breasts.
Yeah, that got me into women.
Right, that got me back into the titty.
I was already into hockey. That got me into titties.
Understood.
So Cody,
I'll text him.
That's all right. We don't need to.
again, he's watching. I never understand.
I have
Sometimes
a-
Cody's watching and comes right in. Sometimes he's not.
I have one request as we wrap up the show. Spring training started, right?
Yes.
Pitchers and catchers have reported, but the rest have reported at this point, right, Ebo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it started in earnest.
There's a bit of a Red Sox situation after they picked up Bregman where
Devers.
there's
Devers.
Devers being a diva,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, doesn't want to move positions. He apparently left camp for a few days.
Do we have video of cracks in the bat and the ball being caught?
So there's a video of Skeens throwing a fucking laser.
Can I
today.
Can I just get like sound effects of
Just like gloves.
crack of the
Bring up
bat?
the
Gloves
Skeens? The
You
Skeens
want-
clip.
I want gloves popping and bats cracking.
You want baseballs?
Wait, no, don't even play it, right? You just want to hear it?
Yeah, I just want to hear the sounds.
But that was just a pitch. You really need to see that one.
Oh,
God.
there we go.
Oh! Come on.
Oh.
What? Not a face I was expecting to see.
Brandon, I got you a cake because we're getting closer to the day of us becoming friends. We're getting really close.
So you and I have decided we're becoming friends when?
On St. Patrick's Day.
Did we mutually?
The backstory to
Did
this?
we
She said it.
She said, "Will we ever be
Well,
friends?"
Get a microphone.
Yeah, here.
Somebody. Well, you need the microphone too, don't you?
Go find a microphone.
Go bluff
Where
it.
do I-
This is Hannah Montana.
Hi, guys.
and
Connor,
you
don't get up. Make her
in the-
sit on the floor. Make her. You know what? Make her sit on the floor.
Right.
Make our guest sit on the floor.
It's
So-
okay. This is okay.
at some point in the winter, you said, "When will we ever be friends?" And I said, I tried to stall. I said by March 17th.
Yeah, you said we'll be friends on St. Patrick's Day.
And you've taken that to heart, and you are looking forward to that.
I'm really excited. And now, look at how close we are.
But can I just point out, you have brought me a cake.
Well,
There's
there's a fork
there's-
for you as well.
there's nothing
There's nothing written. on it.
there's nothing written on the cake at all.
It's more implied. Like, I wanted to share the message with you verbally.
All right, tell me the message.
I'm so excited to be your friend soon.
But they
I can see
they
where
would
you would.
have they would have written on the cake for free.
Right. They'll just do it.
10
Oh.
seconds.
It could have just said, "I'm so
Yeah, but
excited."
I feel like it's more like, I don't know, we're sharing a moment.
So
And if you would have had them write on the cake, that would have demonstrated that the cake was in fact for this purpose, and it wasn't just a cake that was
today's
sitting out there that you.
no.
February 18th. So we're right under a month now.
Yeah.
Do we have to do something on St. Patrick's Day?
We have to be friends. I'll make you a bracelet.
And you want me to wear the bracelet? Do I have to get you something? I'll get you something.
Really?
Yeah, I'll get you something. I'll get you something.
Clip that, clip that, clip
What
that.
day is St. Patrick's Day?
It's a Monday.
17th.
3/17/25.
Oh,
no.
I might be gone.
How do you feel about?
You might have to get a replacement friend because I might.
Yeah.
I'm probably leaving. I'm 80% leaving the company on.
You
March
might have to
9th.
move to LA to be friends with Brandon.
Right. Yeah. Do you like rewatchable movies?
Bill
I do.
Simmons.
I do.
Okay. Well, then maybe you come with.
Let's go.
The Boston
Alright.
Celtics.
Nothing. No. Bulls.
Ah.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
I look forward to it as well, and
I
I'll
look
have
forward
to.
to it.
I'll have to
Thank
come.
you.
Thank you for the cake.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I didn't choose to. I was.
Bye, guys.
I wasn't joking though. All right. Good stuff.
All right, Hannah.
Hannah something.
Oh, Hannah.
Montoya!
Hannah.
Don't get in a hurry, Connor. Hannah!
Montoya,
Hey.
por favor.
Hey, did you see that clip of the guy on the Spanish reality show where they yell Montoya, por favor?
Yeah.
Did
Did you see that?
I did.
Can we can't play it for her, TJ, so
No.
she knows what clip we're talking about?
Right.
Do you know the clip?
I do.
Okay.
You are aware of the clip?
That's all I wanted.
And the bongo ass.
The bongo ass?
Yeah.
Familiar.
Okay, that's all I want.
Montoya!
That's your name.
Montoya, por favor.
That's funny, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's making me giggle. Thank you
All
for
right.
this.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Get
All right. Get the fuck out.
Get out of here.
We're not friends yet.
Why is she trying to be friends with you? Do
Oh.
you have a rivalry with the TikTok?
No,
girls?
the
Like,
TikTok girls want to be my friend, and I just want to exist in my own world.
Yeah.
And I made up a secret handshake with one of them,
Oh no.
and the other two got jealous.
You and Mooby are boys, though.
Me and Moby are boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trying to do a transition?
I see what's going on. I see,
Well, you would know that.
You trying to bring something up?
No.
So
I see what's going on.
No, no,
Connor.
no.
I
You-
see.
you
I mean, you just
did
had
it.
to shoehorn Moby in.
Did it?
Because she's also one of the TikTok girls, just
I
in
see
New
what
York.
you're doing.
No, 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 no.
I see what you're doing.
Not dating Mooby.
Connor, you unwillingly or unwittingly get thrown in more
I
stuff.
know.
You got thrown into the cisgender. And
No, I did.
now you've been hard launched as Mooby's boyfriend.
Great.
Every time. This has happened 3 times now.
She's posted a video with this guy before.
Yes,
So-
every time she posts a picture or a video with this guy, everybody thinks it's me. I've met him. I have a picture with him. Like we don't look anything alike. It's not me.
This is on a gigantic Reddit.
This
page
is
with
like
150,000.
TMZ for
Yes.
like New York City influencers, and Connor has made the main feed.
I got so many follow requests
Connor,
on.
you're just famous.
In a way, I got so many follows on Instagram on Saturday or I can't remember what day it was, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck did I do? Like what? No, I didn't post anything that went like viral. I'm like, what am I? Hundreds of follows, and it was all because of this. Yeah, because people saw me on this Reddit page, and they were like, "Oh, this is Mooby's boyfriend. Let me go follow." It's like, no, I am not dating Mooby. Shout out Mooby though.
Yeah, you don't have to be so disgused by the.
I'm not discussing it. Just the rumors.
It is-
Like,
it
my
is
name
wild
gets
how-
right. Can I just live my life?
Once a week, he's
Yeah.
being thrown.
Can I
into
just
something.
live my life
Once a
and
week?
just chill? I got hit up.
Not small things either.
No.
The cisgender.
Oh,
I was at a bar on Friday night, and for the first time, somebody did call me that, like shout it out from across the bar, like just janitor, what's up, man? I was like, shut the fuck up. Anyway,
You almost certainly didn't say shut the fuck up.
no, I just
have a
walked the
mean
other way. I
bone,
didn't
yeah.
even acknowledge it.
All right.
I just checked, by the way. Neither of you have ever been mentioned on New York City Influencer Snark, but Connor.
that's good.
Connor
All right, well, no, we're not in New York City.
Yeah.
Check the LA version, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I've been all over that. Check like diner reports.
Yeah, check out
Check
West Point,
guys
Mississippi.
guys going to diners in LA.
Huevos.
See if
review.
Huevos Rancheros review.
Huevos.
All right, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys.
That's how ball is done.
Here it goes.
Family, family, family.